This is your Barbados Today Evening News Update for Thursday, September 5th. Thanks for joining us. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Attorney at law Vonda Pile was today sentenced to 3 years in prison for theft of money. However, having been on remand at HMP Dodds for the last 94 days, she only has 2 years, 271 days left to serve on that sentence. Madam Justice Pamela Beckles handed down the ruling in the number 5 Supreme Court this morning. Back in June, the veteran attorney was found guilty of stealing over $191,000 from former client Anisty King between April 29, 2009 and October 26, 2010. She was found not guilty of money laundering. Prime Minister Mottley was in the Bahamas today, where she and other regional colleagues were warmly welcomed by Prime Minister Dr. Hubert Minnis. The CARICOM team got a full assessment of the challenges facing the islands battered by monster storm Dorian. Now back at home, plans are moving full steam ahead for a national telethon in support of the people of the Bahamas. The telethon, which is being spearheaded by the government with the support of all media houses, is Rise Again Bahamas Mediathon, and it will be held on Sunday from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation. Minister of Information, Senator Lucille Moore, outlined the details at a press briefing this evening.
In order to facilitate as well, we also have had set up an account created by SEDIMA, and this is called the SEDIMA Barbados Bahamas Relief Fund. Let me say it again, the SEDIMA Barbados Bahamas Relief Fund, and the account number is 10011866684. That is 10011866684. So this fund has been created in order for us to have a vehicle in which people can make their contributions if they want to make the contributions in that manner. And so clearly this allows for us to know that the money is then going to the people of the Bahamas in order to assist in this relief effort. Under this same theme, because this theme of this event, Rise Again Bahamas.
Barbados' ambassador to CARICOM, David Commission, says it's common for Caribbean countries to stand together and appeal to Barbadians to give generously.
As difficult as economic conditions might be for some of us in Barbados, the fact is, right now, we are much better off than our Bahamian brothers and sisters. So, whatever we can give, whatever we have that we can share, we want the message to go out. This telethon is for everybody. Don't think that your donation will be too small to count. No, every donation counts. Whatever you can give to the people of the Bahamas, whatever you can share with these brothers and sisters in so much distress, is very much appreciated.
Sunday has been dubbed a day of restitution, recovery and renewal, and representatives of the Barbados Christian Council and the Barbados Evangelical Council will be involved in fundraising efforts. Minister Moore has asked churches to make a special collection at their worship services in support of the Bahamas. Dr. Nigel Taylor of the Barbados Evangelical Association says the island's large Christian community must get involved.
We must stand in the gap, and we must show not only by words, but show by our presence, our monies, the fact that it is a care element. And if we follow the scriptures as we tend to do, we will acknowledge that this is our time to show full support for our brothers.
In other news, Warrant Officer Elder Edward Bishop, a retired soldier who served in the military for 39 years, is Barbados' newest centenarian. Elder Bishop, who has won several awards for his service, did not only receive a special visit from Governor General Dame Sandra Mason this morning, but he was presented with a birthday gift from the Barbados Defense Force. A room in the warrant officer's mess was also named in his honor, the Elder Bishop Lounge. Bishop, who said he felt good on his birthday, shared his secrets for longevity.
Good eating, something good to eat, stay away from drought, and we always remember there is a God at all times.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Barbados Today, news you can trust.
To regional news now, in Jamaica, Prime Minister Andrew Holness this morning declared a state of emergency for Clarendon and St. Catherine. The move comes amid calls for security forces to crack down on high levels of violence in Clarendon.
The Governor General has so declared that a state of public emergency exists in the communities specified in the schedule, that is to say, the entire area comprising the parishes of Clarendon and St. Catherine. This proclamation of a state of public emergency shall remain in force unless revoked for a period of 14 days.
And on the international front, Hurricane Dorian brought heavy rains and gusty winds to South Carolina today. We get more in this report from Reuters Television.
Strong winds and heavy rainfall thrashing into the Carolinas coastline Thursday as the damaging Hurricane Dorian regained strength, crawling up the U.S. Atlantic coastline. Packing sustained winds of 115 miles per hour, Dorian took down trees overnight. The historic downtown Charleston area already flooded, with thousands of homes and businesses reportedly without power. The National Hurricane Center issued an advisory warning for Myrtle Beach, a popular South Carolina vacation spot, which could see a storm surge of over 8 feet, as the worst is yet to come. More than 2.2 million people in Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, and South Carolina have been ordered to evacuate, although Florida has avoided a direct hit. These precautions come after Hurricane Dorian left stretches of the Bahamas looking as if they had been carpet bombed, as the most damaging storm ever to hit the island nation. Dorian decimated the Abaco Islands. Aerial video shows the harbor, shops, workplaces, a hospital, and airport landing strips damaged or blown to pieces. Bahamas Prime Minister Hubert Minnis mourned the loss of lives at a press conference late Wednesday.
There have been 20 confirmed deaths on Abaco. We expect that this number will increase.
And that's news, but for the very latest, visit us at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook, and sign up for our breaking news alerts via WhatsApp. We're also on Izumi Media and bus terminals, as well as screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. And you can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM and Capital Media HD 99.3 FM. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Good evening.